Yay. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I busted my, so basically like my ring light totally like snapped off of my tripod. It's fine. It's fine. We'll fix it. I'll fix it at some point. Donate to the channel. my PayPal is down in the description box. And in addition to that, if you'd like to book a personal reading, I've opened those up. They will be at discount prices, probably the only time until I like have to have a sale or something like that. So if you'd like to get a personal reading, help me pay my rent. Anyway, let's see who we're going to do next. I am clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant, which means if I hear ringing on the right-hand side, it is messages from people I know that have passed on. If I am hearing ringing on the left, it'll be messages from my spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you want to call them. What else do you guys need to know? Oh, yeah. I'll never reach out to you individually, messaging you, you know, asking for money or asking to give you a personal reading. The only way that you can find the information for that is in the description box of these videos. Okay? There are lots of crazy people out there who, well, not crazy people, they're just, you know, scammers and all that kind of stuff. So, Gemini, it's your turn. Oh, Gemini. Here you go. You know, I'm just going to be a little, like, weird because, like, this camera angle is really messing with me, I'll tell you. In any event, we're going to pull some Rebel deck. We're going to do a 444 spread for you, which is basically, you know, the same thing as a past, present, future spread, except it's 4 cards instead of 6. And we're going to use the Shadowscape Tarot for you. Share the love, show the love. If you like what I do, hit the thumbs up. If it resonates with you, hit the thumbs up. And also check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. All right. Bang Bang by Green Day. And Bottom of the Lake by, I can't remember who it is. It's fine. But it's a good song. Yeah. What else is there for you? Can't really think of any of the other ones that I listen to. I listen to a great deal of songs in between. So there's that. Yeah, this camera angle is really messing with me and you. I was going to say there's probably a bunch of stuff that you didn't expect to happen during Mercury retrograde yourself that kind of messed with your program a little. But that's probably just, you know, me projecting. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's get started for you, Gemini. Yeah, there's something about technology for you in particular. It's about the camera itself, not my camera, your camera. So there's something that you're doing on camera or something that you have to, you know, review camera footage for, something like that that's kind of messing with you. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm getting. Interesting. Anyway, twist for fairness for you. Let's get started. Okay. Past energy for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like if I take my glasses off, it'll probably be nicer. Okay, it won't be as annoying, but we'll see. Okay, we have for you the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving Virgo energy. So this is slow-moving action of a tangible nature. So there's that. I feel like it's something that is, you know, it's something that you were trying to build in the tangible world, but you wanted to take slow, methodical action towards it as opposed to kind of just like zipping in after something. What else? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, past energy. What do we have for you? We have a flipper. The Five of Pentacles. So feeling like you were left out in the cold for some reason, but this is a sitting in a victimhood mindset. It's a figment of your imagination, really. It's not a reality. You believe it is, but it's not. What we're dealing with here is somebody sitting outside of a church, and if you do remember, Churches are considered sanctuary. Therefore, it's not actually happening. Somebody believes that they're out in the cold, but they're not. You can let yourself in at any time. So that's something that's a mindset as opposed to a reality. It's up to you to bring yourself out of the cold. Okay. What else do we have? Whoa. That's too many. Six of Wands in the upright. So here's the thing, is that while you have that energy of the Five of Pentacles in the upright, making you feel like you're kind of like left out in the cold, at the same time, there is a Six of Wands here for you. That's victory. That's triumph. There is a feeling that you've won out in some sense. I always remind people that if we're not looking at the classic Rider-Waite Tarot, the Rider-Waite depicts a man riding into town on his horse after battle with the victory flag, the townspeople cheering. It is triumph over adversity, triumph over battle, but also the victory homecoming in a situation. So that's important for you to remember. That's imperative for you to remember about the past, is that while you felt that you were kind of left out in the cold, or left out to hung out to dry, rather, there is victory at the same time that you won out. You achieved something. There was something of achievement here. Check this out. Look at him. He's like excited. He's raising his hand in the air in achievement of something important. What else do we have here? Gemini in the past for October. Also, I'm probably going to do a love read because I'm getting through these a lot faster because I'm doing 4 cards instead of 6 in each row. So, if we can do a love read, I'll get to clarify that and all that wonderful stuff. But I got to get these. I got to get personal readings booked. You know, I got to get them done. I got to. You know, I'd like to do those. You don't want to talk. Oh, there we go. Don't want to talk. All I hear is noise. Standing by the Shore by, what's the name of that band that does that song? Standing by the Shore by, I can't remember the name of the band. You'll have to look it up. Standing by the Shore. 3 of Pentacles. This is the need to examine if you are living in harmony of mind, body, and spirit. It's also a card of contracts, partnerships, friendship. I think here it speaks most to the union of mind, body, and spirit. There is no other individual. Well, actually there is technically. Wait, I didn't see that guy down there holding her up. So it could be of partnerships, you know. So maybe there's a triumph here where you the true winning out in a situation, although you felt like you were left out in the cold, was that you had friendships and partnerships that were forged while still feeling left out in the cold in some sense. I still think there's a need to, it still heralds the need to work on the symphony of mind, body, and spirit. I think that's important. But that's just me. Yeah, I have a book over there that's like from 1960 something that says that that's important to remember. The 3 of Pentacles. So in the present for you, Ace of Cups. You have a beginning of an emotional relationship, romantic relationship, family relationship. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I think I might. Wait. Okay, sorry. I just didn't want to do it on camera. You might have a beginning of a relationship, an emotional relationship, a renewal of a connection that you have with somebody on an emotional sense. It could also be a family. It could be a family member. It could be a friendship, but typically this is the beginning of a new relationship. Okay. Something that you've been moving towards slowly, though. It's been something that you've been kind of like working towards from a methodical standpoint. And there is an element of it here, I'm hearing over here. There's an element of it where you didn't necessarily always know where you stood. It ran hot and cold. So there are points where you really, really didn't know if it was ever going to pan out. You know? Let's see. What else do we have here in the present for you, Gemini? I just saw the Lovers in the reverse. Somebody's choosing you. You're choosing somebody. Unless it pops out, then I won't make that declarative. Five of Wands. Okay, so there's conflict. There's conflict. Okay, so here's the thing. So even though you have this relationship that's beginning, interesting that I said that you didn't really think it was going to pan out because it ran hot and cold on you. I think that's a part of what the conflict is. I think you're going to call somebody out on it. And it's going to cause conflict. You're going to win the argument. But it depends what you consider winning. Do you consider winning being right, or somebody admitting that things were wishy-washy with them, or what? Because this is what I'm seeing here. Is this right beneath the Five of Pentacles, right beside the Ace of Cups? You might also have an argument spurned on by the beginning of a new connection with somebody. You might not be the only suitor that they have. You will win. But, you know, again, what's your definition of winning in this particular situation? What else I have for you, Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during October. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, okay, so just maintain your integrity, I think is what this is trying to tell you, is that if you want to win the day, you want to win the debate or argument or what have you. I don't even know if it's with the person that you're actually beginning the relationship with, but you need to maintain your integrity. If you want, your integrity must remain intact if you want to win the day. Okay? Because it's right beneath your Six of Wands there. And it's right kitty corner to your Three of Pentacles. Don't play the victim, because you're definitely not going to maintain your integrity doing that. You know? Come from an empowered space. Cooler heads do prevail. But it's definitely about maintaining your integrity there, because somebody else is not going to. As long as you can always say that you were the one who did the right thing, and that you were truthful, and you were not the bad guy. And that doesn't mean to go and vilify somebody else. But what it does mean is that you maintained your integrity. Maintain your integrity. Don't be the treacherous one. Don't be the thief in the night. Don't be the guy who's doing the bad things. All right? As long as you're not the bad guy and you didn't do anything wrong, then, you know, you remain empowered, because you're the one who attempted to be honest. You're the one who attempted to do the right thing. You're the one who attempted to maintain a partnership, you know? Yeah. Okay, what else? What else in the present? I'm going to take both of them. I have the Death card in the reverse and the Four of Swords. Okay. So, maintaining your integrity, right? We already discussed that. We know that there's a partnership happening here, and union of body, mind, and spirit needs to happen in order for you to win out on the day. There's something that you believed was ending that's not going to end. You have a reconciliation that's happening here. It might be for you, and it might be for somebody else. Again, I don't even know if the conflict that's happening is happening with the person that you're beginning this connection with, or if it's with somebody else who was like arguing about the connection, or somebody else who was hoping to be one of the options in this connection. But you got something of a reconciliation happening here around you. Something returning, or something that you thought was ending not necessarily ending. Okay? In addition to that, you have healing here. Healing, meditation, quiet repose that needs to happen. It's very necessary. in order for you to kind of come back into a space of feeling as if your physical, mental, and emotional, spiritual health are interconnected, and that you're functioning appropriately. It might be that somebody comes back in after you felt like they were gone and like something had ended. And it triggers within you a need to meditate and quell anxiety. Maybe you thought that you were healed from something and you weren't. Yeah. Thought you were healed from something and you weren't. So now you have to go back in and do that Four of Swords work. What else we got here in the future for you? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So while you do in the present have something emotional beginning, might be a new relationship, might be a renewal of feelings in a current relationship, in the future, this is normally the matchstick of the divine. We're seeing that doused. It's not funny, but we're seeing what would normally be considered a passionate beginning. Something that's inspiring, creative, kind of gets those juices flowing for you, gets you revved up. We're seeing that not necessarily happening. And it could be because of the conflict. That it's like while the emotions are there, the passion kind of, there's damper put on the passion because of an argument of sorts. What else? Oh, that was fast. Yeah, there's a shocking event that has to do with this. Maybe during the argument here, maybe during the argument in the present, there's something that comes to light, or there's something said, or something comes out that's like surprising, or there's a revelation of some sort that just sideswipes the crap out of you or somebody else, but it totally puts you into a space where you're like, I'm not you sleeping on the couch, or not even like that. It doesn't even have to be like that. It just kind of seems like it just totally, you know, ain't nothing happening exciting. You know, it's like where you would have normally felt inspired and creative and passionate about something, something's happened that's kind of screwed it all up, you know, and it's unexpected. Scorpio energy could be happening during Scorpio season. We're just entering Libra season now. You're trying to maintain your cool. I feel like this is something that happens during an argument. Comes out during an argument. Or the argument itself gets the wheels turning in your head where you have to go back and yeah. I almost lost my voice there a sec. You have to go back and examine something, investigate something, because wheels in your head start turning because somebody said something or there's something about this argument, and now you have to figure out what the truth is about a situation. I might not like what you find out. My nose is itchy now. Okay, what else do we have for you, Gemini? 2 more cards. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October. What is the future energy? Yeah, 1, 6 of Cups. Careful what you wish for. You're going to get it. There's a return of a past lover from childhood, or this is where you think back to the long cherished, closely held, or dearly held rather, wishes of the past. Like I'm talking like childhood. Okay. Somebody's name is Alice. You see? It's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party there from In the Looking Glass. Alice, Carol, Lewis. Those are names that are huge. There's innocence here that you're trying to maintain. You're trying to maintain your innocence. Perhaps in this connection, you approached it from an innocence, a standpoint of innocence. Or is it that, you know, the arguments of the present and the shocking event of the future kind of put you into the headspace of, you know, where you were as a child? There's a reconciliation that's coming in the present here that kind of could be with somebody who's from the deep past. I'm noticing all the fish too here in this card, swimming upstream. Lastly, for you, Gemini, tell me anything else we need to know for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, got it. Queen of Pentacles and the Upright. That's Capricorn energy. Capricorn feminine energy. However, this could also be about your ambition, your determination towards your goals, how you inject comfort and luxury into your home so that it's not just 4 walls, how you nurture those within your home. Could be a Capricorn returning to your life, like a former lover. Or you could need to heal a connection with one. There's honesty in it. There's a 7 of Swords there, kind of in the vicinity. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Overall energy for you. The Hangman. It's time to gain perspective on something here. It's something you're choosing to do. Is kind of look at things from a different angle in order to achieve perspective. Yeah, but the need to maintain integrity is super important here. All right, let's get you some Rebel Deck Oracle advice. We'll pull you 3 cards from here, and then we'll get you some magnetic poetry, and then you'll be done for the day, okay? For October, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hope you guys like that they're a little shorter of readings. I think I'll keep, if I do love readings, I'll make sure those are longer. Because, you know, people always want to know that stuff far more in depth anyway. Although, you know, a lot of the time it just ends up being about love anyway. Okay, advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, you have one flipper here. That's really what I want to take. Okay, what else? What else? Another? Okay, we got them. That was easy. Okay, so first we have, get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. Yes, okay. So connecting with your heart space is going to be super important. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Ooh, that reminds me of the poem "So You Want to Be a Writer" by Charles Bukowski. It was the last poem I read in my apartment. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Okay, and lastly for you, spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Okay, all right. Remember, maintain your integrity. That's the big thing here. Maintain your integrity. Do you see? Okay, cool. Let's play some magnetic poetry and then we'll be done. I'll dig deep for you. For Gemini. Okay. 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 There you have it. That's for you. Thanks for hanging out. Again, show love. If everything is if it's resonating for you or you like what I do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't already subscribe so that you can see when I put my 2-Minute Tuesdays up and all that kind of stuff like that. Okay, thanks. Bye. And there you have it. There's your board. It's a little bit more organized than it normally is. Sure is. All right. Goodbye, Gemini.